I'm going back to the measuring of bearings, because the chart work is about measuring of, it is taking us back to that north, south, east, west. Those are the basics. That is the equator that is intersected by the Greenwich meridian, and then you come out with your north point, your south point, your east point, and your west point. Then once you have those, you are able now to use your mathematical instruments to measure your bearings. So the measurement of bearings, I have tried to get the simplest way of doing it. How do we do it? How does a grade 10 student measure a bearing of an object in a nautical chart? Now, I don't want to align myself now with this area, as I have already said. I have tried to find people who have given us the simplest way of doing it. Now I will reference the Marine Education, that is RYA Training Center in the United Kingdom. Those guys have given me a very simple way of calculating a bearing. But I will give you an introduction without details. You are going to go to their YouTube channel. There is a guy who is doing it, and he is even showing you on the screen how to do it. Whatever I've said, he is showing it on the screen. So I'm referring you to that one. But don't mind right now, I'll write it in my notes. I'll write the reference in my notes, because I don't want to own somebody else's work. That is somebody else's work, is not mine, but I found it to be good, so I will reference it to you. What I can say to you, if you're going to measure the bearings, you need to have your math set, mathematics instrument box. That's what I want to say. So it will have all those things. But firstly, you must have the nautical chart. Before anything else, the nautical chart must be there. You must also have the compass. After all of those things, the compasses and dividers, you will get them, and pencils, you will get them in that mathematical instrument box. Then you are going to do this kind of work. Now we call it plotting on the charts. So you will be plotting everything you want there. And then after your plotting, and then you will come out with the coordinates and the measurements. Then you will be able to calculate all these things. Now, also, what I should mention is a requirement. Once you have the plotter, something they call plotter. Now, the plotter is the one you are going to use when you are doing e-plotting. There, it's a technology, let me put it that way. It's called a plotter that is going to assist you in plotting everything on the charts. So the compass rose, there's something we call the compass rose. You know, when you look at your chart, you will find that there is something that is star-like. It could be placed on the north there in the corner, or south there. It's called the compass rose. It will show you the north in this chart, the south, the east, the west. Is the direction to the north, a direction to the south, a direction to the east, west, northwest, southeast, southwest, and all that. So that picture, let me put it that way, you will see that shows those kinds of direction is called the compass rose. It is also going to assist you. It is on your chart. It is on your chart. So you'll find it there. So when you are going to do this measurement of a bearing, definitely you have to have 2 points. The point from where you are coming from and the point to where you are going to. So now you are going to measure the whole thing like that. So I'm not going to go into detail as to how you will be charting, not unless I had equipment myself, or I don't fall short of some of the mathematical calculations somehow. I don't want to go wrong and come with the wrong answers, man. Let's take the mathematical teacher to teach us algebra and geometry. Good. Now, so the chart plotter, I've talked about the chart plotter. The chart plotter is an electronic navigation system. You will always see, or you'll always have to own, if you are going to get things as simple and quick as possible, because it is working like GPS. It has got that kind of way of doing things. The GPS, you just put it, you just click something on your phone, and then the GPS will show you where the place is. So the electronic navigation system called the plotter works the same way. So which means that you will find it in the vessel anyway. You'll find it. I have seen it even on the internet, how it looks like, the instrument looks like. Then you'll find it there. It is the one that will assist you to do it. And then there are many kinds of chart plotters, really. I've seen many kinds of them. They are not the same. Like GPS, you will get it GPS that is different from another. That is the same way. So, ladies and gentlemen, my tutorial today is as short as all that. How to find the position, the line position, how to find the line position of the ship. Remember, you draw, you don't measure. You draw a line from a known object with coordinates that are known, and then that line will be coming straight to another point where the vessel is supposed to be. And then once you get that, then that point you have drawn is called the line of position. It's because you have to know where you are. So I even went on to say, right, the lines of position have their other sources, not necessarily this line you draw. You can draw a line from an object, like a man-made object, or a natural object somewhere at sea. I made an example of Robben Island. Then, ladies and gentlemen, I talked about celestial observations also. You can observe the stars, the planets, and all, and come out with the line of position. And for today, and for this topic, we are done. What you can do, you look at my notes, and then my notes will also expand on the work done by Marine Education, that is RYA, RYA Training Center in UK, on basics of measuring bearings. They have done a good work, and they even went on to get at a stage where you are facilitating things for campus, because now you are going to change from the true north. Any answer you are getting, you have to end up changing it to magnetic north. They have gone that far. it's clear, ladies and gentlemen, you won't go wrong. So my notes will even, summarize those steps they have come out with when you are measuring the bearing until such time that you get the correct answer. So I'll put that on my notes, and then you will confirm it with the reference I have given you, because I want something that is authentic. You must get something that is authentic, not from somebody who is fumbling like me in mathematics. I thank you, ladies and gentlemen, but don't forget to subscribe. I want you to subscribe in my channel so that you get all the tutorials as I go on with them. So I have said I want to plow back and give you or our youth in South Africa what I know. I won't give you what I don't know. I will tell you that I'm weak in this area. Then maybe that will be a challenge to the ship captains to support me with other information or to contribute. For that matter, that is what I want to happen in South Africa. All of us who are in the maritime sector to assist our youth to go to sea. Though I'm not a fan of ladies going to sea. I will talk about that topic. Whilst I want the ladies to be in the maritime sector, there's something we don't tell them, the challenges they will meet. They can go to sea on condition they understand the challenges. I am going to unpack those challenges, because even at IMO, we fall short to regulate that. I believe that the existence of women in ships, in seafaring, must be regulated. If it's not regulated, I don't encourage it. I don't want my little girls to be abused at sea. So in South Africa, you know that we already have an example of that. So I will unpack it so that before you go to sea, you know what's happening there. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Bye-bye.